Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So, we are going to make up some chicken stir fry today. Tell me that does not look delicious, ready to eat. This is a super easy meal that we're going to make today. I'm going to walk you through the steps. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help the channel out. And most importantly, leave me a comment. I love reading what you guys think about this. Super easy. Okay, the reason I chose this dish today is because the chicken was marked down 25% off and the vegetables already pre-made, packet, everything ready to go was only 50% off. So, I mean, you save a ton on that when you really think about it. Keeping food costs down is one of my primary kind of goals. That way I can put more towards my savings, towards my retirement. And so, let's get started on this cooking plan. Okay, for this recipe, you're going to want 1 chicken breast. I am going to be cutting up all this chicken breast because it was 25% off. I'm going to cook it up right off the bat. Cut away a little of the fat. Now, you don't want to, when you do buy it like this, you want to try to use it as quick as possible. You don't want it kind of sitting in your fridge for any long period of time. So we're going to cut these up. I'm going to cut them fairly thin, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them in boiling water. Now, some people will say, why would you do that? I'm doing that for quickness. It's going to cook it really quick, obviously, and I'm hungry. It's early in the morning. It's super simple. Some people will put it in there. They'll stir fry it up. This guarantees, there are some people out there, too, that are kind of paranoid about, well, will it cook all the way? How long does it take to cook all the way? This and that. If you put it in boiling water, you're not going to have any trouble. So, and the flavor is still going to carry over once you put it in the saute. So, bam, that's about what you need. But like I said, I'm going to do it all. Already got the water going on the side here. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Once I get all this cut up and out of the way, because this is raw chicken, so I don't want to cross-contaminate anything in my kitchen. Okay, so you just put them in your water. They've been in there probably about 5 minutes now. You can see they're all turning white. That's cooked. And you cut them thin, so that makes a big difference. If you have any doubt and you're kind of worried, some people get worried real easy. All you got to do, take one, put it like that, and just break it in half, kind of like so. Let's see if we can kind of break one here with just a spoon. See how the inside, you can see it's real flaky. And keep in mind, you're going to throw this back in the stir fry, so it's going to finish cooking. So you don't want it like all, I don't know, falling apart already. So now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to drain this. Okay, so now you got it all drained. Now we're going to move on to the other stuff. So the first thing you're going to do is throw a little bit of olive oil in the pan. If you don't have olive oil, you can use canola oil. You can use whatever oil you do have. I've got a little olive oil, product of Italy. This stuff's so good. I love this. And here's a little tip. I don't know if I should tell everybody this, but check this out. Hold on. Look at this. High-end olive oil, but here's the deal. You can get it at Ross. Super cheap. I buy a ton of stuff now at Ross. I love that store more than probably any other store. I mean, I get these. Look at that. Those look good. They're only $3 a piece. So it may pop a little bit because you did have water in there a little bit ago. So any water that you left in there, maybe you didn't dry it all the way. Now we're going to throw in this bag. All the mix. When you see the little plastic, grab it. Should be a little plastic packet. It may not come out right. There it is. So the reason I chose to do this today, like I said, you can't beat half off. Half off, it's an amazing meal. This meal's dirt cheap when you get it on discount like that. So, first thing we're going to do, just start pushing this stuff around. Keep moving it in the pan, depending on how you have your setting. Mine's on high. I probably should kick it down a little bit now, but I was doing water a few minutes ago, so actually I am going to kick it just a bit down. If you've got it on high, it can be done on high. Just make sure you keep moving it. What you don't want is it sitting and burning some of the stuff on the bottom. Now the next thing we're going to do is, I mean, this is awesome. I love this. The whole packet is all mixed for you. So all you got to do is just rip the packet open and throw it in there. Super easy. Once you get it all in there, go ahead and make sure that you coat all your vegetables with it. You know, kind of get it shuffled around. One other thing that I'm going to be putting in, I picked up a 50% bag of snow peas that I've been snacking on for a while, so I'm going to throw those in there because I don't need them just sitting in my fridge. I'm going to use them. I love snow peas. So let's get those in there too. And then get this all mixed in. This does not take super long to cook. Boom. Now we're going to put a little bit of the chicken. I'm not using all the chicken. Like I said, I cooked extra for other stuff because I had to use it. It was discounted. So now this is a little fast paced now. Make sure you keep stirring it. Get it all mixed in together. It already smells delicious. Super easy meal to make. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. You can use any kind of salt and pepper you got. I happen to like this garlic salt and pepper. It's a garlic and salt and a little bit of pepper flakes in there. I also I got some fresh ground pepper again. Got it from Ross. Super deal. Hopefully they still have some when I go back. And I like them because the bottles, you can reuse the bottles. You can go to any store that they sell that type of stuff, that you can ground your own pepper and stuff, and you can just refill the bottles. So, looking great. If you want, you can add a little extra, maybe some Houston sauce, maybe some teriyaki sauce. If you do any kind of Asian cooking, you probably have plenty of that in your fridge. If you don't, it's okay. I mean, you could even put a little extra teriyaki in here if you wanted. Keep in mind that will change the flavor, but use stuff that you like. Look at that. Does that not look delicious? I mean, this bag is amazing. I love these dishes. You got your snow peas. They don't give you a whole lot of them. Snow peas are a little more pricier. You got your carrots. You got your Brussels sprouts. You got some cabbage. All kinds of good stuff in there. So, and see the chicken? It's starting to take on the flavor. It's in the sauce with it cooking. So it's going to take on the flavor. That boil is a little trick that a lot of restaurants do for speed cooking. They basically start the cooking process by throwing it in boiled water just for like a minute or two. You know, that way you can kind of, if you've got to make a ton of dishes, you ain't got a lot of time to be making, you know, sitting there waiting for it to saute, unless you got 10 of these pans going. That was a little trick I learned while I was helping out in the restaurants, that you got to do that to pick up your pace. You can't make everything from scratch homemade. So with that being said, let's get this bad boy plated up. Okay, there it is, guys. There is the finished product plated up. This looks delicious. Cannot wait to get started eating. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment for me. I love reading y'all's comments. Drop a like, and please hit that subscribe button. Help the channel out. Help us grow. And I hope to see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Don't that look delicious? Bam.